That is insane.
Now, on the subject of drugs, marijuana is obviously a big issue in this country, and we've seen many states make it recreational, including this one. What do you think could be done, and what should be done to have this across the board, especially federally? You know, there's a guy that I have on the podcast coming up soon. His name's John Norris, and he wrote a book on the cartels growing marijuana illegally all over this country and selling it, particularly in California now because it's a misdemeanor, because it's legal recreationally, and selling it with all sorts of horrible pesticides on it, all sorts of very, in fact, deadly chemicals. All of this because it's not federally legal, because we can't have sanctioned, licensed companies doing an ethical job of growing something that any responsible, law-abiding person should be able to consume.
Okay. And what I called for then and I call for now is the legalization of marijuana in America. Here's heroin. Here is marijuana. They're at the same level. That is insane. You can argue the pluses and minuses of marijuana, but marijuana ain't heroin. So we have to end that, and that's what I will do. As President of the United States, I believe we can do that through executive order, and I will do that. Second of all, what we have now is a number of states, and I'm very proud. I talked about during 2016 what seemed kind of radical, the need to legalize and decriminalize marijuana, a very radical idea 4 years ago. It is spreading all over the country. And by the way, it blows my mind to drive through Nevada, I think here even in California, now you see signs. Corporations buy our marijuana.
Yeah.
And 4 years ago, people getting arrested for doing that, right? Their lives being destroyed.
Well, particularly in Nevada, there was life sentences given out in the 70s.
Can you believe that? And now you have corporations selling the damn product that people went to jail for. So I think ultimately, we've got to legalize marijuana. And what's good news, in a sense, is some communities, some cities are expunging the records. So if you were arrested, have a criminal record for selling marijuana, that is being expunged, and that is the right thing to do.